I didn't plan to walk into betrayal that morning. I only wanted to surprise her. A box of her favorite macarons. A small gesture for the woman who once made me believe in forever. The guard at the entrance smiled politely when I approached. "Sorry, sir. No entry for unauthorized persons." I laughed, thinking he was joking. "I'm not unauthorized. I'm her husband." He tilted his head, still smiling. "Sir, I see the husband every day." He pointed toward the glass doors. "There he is, coming out right now." And just like that, the world split in two. A man in an expensive suit, confident, familiar in a way that made my stomach turn, walked out with her. My wife, her hand on his arm, the hand that used to rest on mine every morning. I didn't react, didn't shout, didn't even blink. I just stood there and watched them walk past laughing. The kind of laugh people have when they think no one's watching. I decided to play along. We met 7 years ago in a storm, literally. My car had broken down near the old bridge. Rain drowning the world and she'd stopped to help. A soaked stranger with eyes like calm after chaos. We built everything from that moment. Her career, my startup, our shared dreams. I funded her ambitions, stood behind her while she built her empire. When she became CEO, I told her I was proud. She told me I made her possible. But I started losing her in small doses. Late meetings, phone calls taken in the hallway, the scent of a different cologne when she hugged me, the silence that lingered a little too long after I said, "I love you." I didn't confront her. People who shout reveal their hand too early. Instead, I started observing. Her passwords were easy to guess. Sentimentality is predictable. Bridge 2016, the night we met. I found the emails within minutes, hidden under work folders, coded names, hotel receipts, calendar events disguised as meetings. The man's name was Vikram, her company's chief financial officer. Married, too. I stared at their photos, her in his arms, her lips where mine used to be. I didn't feel rage, just vacancy. A quiet expanding void that demanded one thing, justice. So, I planned. The first step was patience, the second precision. I started with the company's finances. My firm handled part of her investments. I still had silent authority in their back-end accounts, a forgotten clause she never noticed when I helped her set it up. Over 3 months, I traced every questionable transaction Vikram made. Personal expenses buried under marketing, company funds routed into shell accounts. He wasn't just her lover, he was robbing her blind. Perfect. I compiled everything. Dates, transfers, proof of embezzlement. Then I created an anonymous tip and sent it to the board. I timed it with her biggest investor meeting. She walked in expecting applause. She walked out facing allegations. Vikram tried to protect her, but the numbers didn't lie. The evidence pointed to him, and she was implicated by association. They suspended them both pending investigation. The empire I helped her build started crumbling under its own deceit. But I wasn't finished. A week later, I invited her to dinner, our anniversary. She didn't know. I still remembered. She arrived late, cautious, disoriented. No makeup, no pretense. I'd never seen her look so human. "Why now?" she asked. I poured her a glass of wine. "Closure," I said. We sat in silence. I watched her hands tremble as she tried to keep her composure. Then I slid a folder across the table. Inside the evidence. Every photo, message, and transaction. Her eyes flicked through the pages, widening with each one. "You did this," she whispered. "I revealed this," I corrected. "You ruined me." "No," I said calmly. "You did that the day you walked out of those glass doors with him." She looked up, desperate. "I loved you." I smiled, a slow, quiet smile. No, you loved what I built and you thought you could take it without paying the cost. The next morning, the news broke. Vikram was arrested for fraud. Her reputation was destroyed. She resigned before the board could fire her. Her phone went silent. Her friends disappeared. The company she ruled turned its back. And me, I didn't gloat, didn't post, didn't speak. I simply disappeared from her story. But sometimes late at night, I replay that moment at the gate. The guard's polite confusion, the glass doors, the laughter. The exact second I realized what I was truly married to, not her. Ambition, deception, ego dressed as love. I wanted to surprise my wife that morning. Turns out she was the one who got surprised. Now when I pass by that building, I see the reflection of a man who lost everything and gained himself back. Revenge wasn't the goal. It was the closure she never offered. And the silence that followed, that was the sweetest part of all.